In the heart of South America, where the emerald canopy of the Amazon rainforest stretches to meet the formidable peaks of the Andes Mountains, a world shrouded in mist and mystery has captivated the human imagination for centuries. It is a tale passed down through generations, a whisper carried on the wind from the high Andean plains to the deepest jungle. This is a legend whispered through time. A story that fueled the ambitions of conquistadors and inspired the dreams of adventurers. A story of unimaginable wealth, of divine glory, and the eternal, insatiable call of discovery. It began not with a place, but with a person, a Muisca king, who in a sacred ritual would cover his body in gold dust, becoming the Gilded One. Over time, this man became a myth, and the myth became a city. They called it El Dorado, the city of gold. In the early 16th century, as Spanish galleons carved new routes across the Atlantic, whispers began to circulate among the ambitious and the desperate. They were tales from the newly discovered Americas, stories of a civilization so rich, its rituals defied imagination. When Spanish explorers first heard of a golden king, El Dorado, they pictured a monarch of unparalleled wealth. The legend spoke of a ruler from the Muisca tribe, who, in a sacred ceremony, would cover his body in gold dust. At dawn, he would sail to the center of the sacred lake Guatavita, and, as the sun's first rays struck the water, wash the precious metal from his skin, an offering to the gods below. For men who had risked everything to cross an ocean, this story was not a myth. It was a destination. Ambition burned brighter than reason. Men like Gonzalo Pizarro and Sebastián de Belalcázar became consumed by the vision. They gathered armies, mortgaged their futures, and convinced thousands to follow them into the unknown. They sailed across oceans, braved storms, and landed on hostile shores, their minds fixated on a single, glittering prize. But the sea was only the first trial. They plunged into the suffocating embrace of the Amazon, battling disease, starvation, and the relentless, unseen dangers of the jungle. With every failed expedition, the legend only grew, morphing from a golden man into a lost city of gold. It became a fever, an obsession passed from one doomed adventurer to the next, each one certain they would succeed where others had perished, chasing a dream that shimmered just beyond reach. But El Dorado was never just a city of gold, paved with promises of infinite wealth. The truth is far more profound, rooted not in architecture, but in ritual. To find its origins, we must journey to the cool, misty highlands of modern-day Colombia, the ancestral home of the Muisca people. Here, among a civilization of skilled farmers, artisans, and astronomers, El Dorado was not a place, but a person, the Gilded One. It was the central act in a sacred ceremony of succession, a spiritual contract between a new leader and the gods who governed their world. When a new chief, or Zipa, was chosen, he would undergo a period of solemn preparation, secluded from his people. At the culmination of this rite, he was brought to the sacred waters of Lake Guatavita. His body was anointed with sticky resin, and then, in a transformative act, completely covered in fine gold dust until he shone like a living statue, a mortal man embodying the sun itself. He was then set upon a ceremonial raft, laden with treasures crafted by master goldsmiths. As the raft reached the center of the lake, a profound silence fell over the shores. The new king would offer these precious artifacts, gold and emeralds, to the gods residing in the depths. His final offering was himself. He would plunge into the sacred water, washing the gold from his body, returning the precious metal to its divine source. This was not a display of wealth, but an act of cosmic renewal, a payment to ensure balance and prosperity for his people. The city of gold was never built of stone. It was a fleeting, magnificent moment, forged in faith and spirit. Centuries later, the search continues. Historians, adventurers, and dreamers still journey into the unknown, guided by echoes of ancient tales and the glint of something eternal beneath the soil. Perhaps El Dorado was never meant to be found. Perhaps it lives within the heart of every explorer, the spark that drives us to seek, to wonder, to believe in more. El Dorado, the city of gold, a legend that refuses to fade on Cree because some treasures live forever in the imagination. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share.